Wow. How you doing, good girl?
Good. Pool water's perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
Really nice.
Look at this pool here.
Just went on a little run.
Yeah, the dogs like to bark at you when you're running by.
Yeah. Oh man. Especially that one.
I'm going to take a picture of Grandma. They're looking good, Mom.
Yeah, they really are. I was very surprised how good they look. And even these are coming along ever so poorly before when I put them in.
Uh-huh.
They're catching up.
Yeah. It's a really nice day today.
You're not kidding. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And look at all those piles of wood over there. I won't get to split them, I guess.
You split a lot of it.
Yeah, I split all that he used last year.
Yeah, and that pile right there that's finally split, you did.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Wow.
But that was the end of it. That's like just finishing that up. I did that. I got that far, let's put it.
Uh-huh.
When I discovered the pneumonia.
Yeah. That was like late into November.
The pneumonia? No, that was in February.
Oh, okay. Recording, Mom. And I'm just going to, I have a number of questions. Hopefully not too many. Maybe I did get out of hand. And now hopefully my voice is coming in so they can hear the questions. These questions, like I was just saying, came about from some the ones I came up with by reading this book called Final Gifts. And I thought they would be perhaps hopefully helpful to you. It's primarily the idea is to be helpful for you, Mom. Let me just start here. First question I have is, do you have any idea just how much you are loved? Yeah, make you laugh. Do you have any idea?
Well, I have some kind of an idea because you say so plenty of times.
No, we all do. Right, okay. I mean, you do believe that.
Yeah, I believe it.
Good, because it's very true. Do you realize just how strong an impact you have made on this world through your family and your prayers?
No, I don't.
You don't realize that?
I'm sure I don't.
Well,
I'm sure that other people will tell me more than that really has.
I don't think so. I think that people probably don't tell you enough. Probably people, because and my reason for saying that is...
Thank goodness you don't.
Well, I think the reason why is we probably don't realize until you start thinking about it just how strong an impact you have made on the world through your family and your prayers. We really believe that. I think that that's a fact.
Some effect, anyway.
Are you concerned about experiencing any pain?
No,
Good.
Because I'm going to have morphine if I do.
Good, and if you take that regularly...
They say it works good.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any yet.
Well, that's good. That's a very good thing if you're not experiencing pain. And how do you feel right now?
Ugly.
Uggy?
Iggy.
Eggy? More in your head?
Just sort of washed out.
Mm-hmm. Are you worried about, excuse me here, are you worried about the welfare of anyone at all? Or anyone in particular?
Oh, you mean because of my leaving?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You feel everyone's in pretty good control?
Oh, I think so.
And a lot of that is attributed to you, you know. You've helped a lot of people.
Well...
But if you're concerned about the welfare of anyone at all, it's good to mention it.
Well, it's not
we'll take care of that.
But I think Peter might feel kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I don't know really that he would really tell you the truth. But it's just that he's alone.
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't been around. I haven't been around him a lot, so
yeah,
it won't be like a big change or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Would you like? Is there anything you think you or we could do about that?
Oh, I'm praying about
Okay,
it.
good. All right. Here's a strange question, but some people don't verbalize it and bothers them internally, so I just thought I'd maybe give you a chance to say, where would you like to die? It's a strange question, but at home in this room, or in a hospital, or particularly not in a hospital?
Particularly not in the hospital.
Not in the
right
hospital.
here in this room.
Okay, sounds good. And who would you like to be around you? Anyone in particular, or no one?
All my family.
All your family. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
they're not necessarily all in this room.
Yeah. But in the house or right nearby?
Yeah, right nearby. That would be nice.
Okay, because...
But I wouldn't feel deprived if they weren't there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so no one should feel bad if they couldn't make it for some
That's
reason.
right.
Okay.
No, I certainly wouldn't want them to feel that way because I'm going through something that they can't follow.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason why I ask that is some people, don't want to be around it. They don't want anyone around. Others do want certain particular people around. I think Robert wanted only a few people in particular.
Well, I
I'm gathering
would
from
only
people.
want a few people in this room.
Okay. Who in particular maybe would you prefer having in this room?
My children.
Okay. Kind of limited to that.
Mhm.
Right? Is there any particular message you would like to tell people? Like your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your siblings, Aunt Dorothy, Sister Kathleen, Aunt Bessie. Any
Oh,
particular message you'd like to tell
I
people?
haven't really thought about that. Maybe I should have thought about it, but
That's
I
all right.
haven't.
This is candid.
What was the question again?
Is there any particular message you would like to tell people?
Oh, well, the message I would like to tell them is to live a holy life,
Mm-hmm.
and so that we can all spend the eternity together,
Mm-hmm.
and that I will be praying for them if I have the opportunity
You will.
in heaven,
You will
Hopefully,
definitely.
or
You
where-
definitely will.
or even in purgatory. You get to pray for people, I guess.
Listen, if you even so much as go to purgatory, we don't have a chance.
Oh, heavens to
Speaking
death.
for myself, let's put it that way. Okay. Who are you most looking forward to seeing again?
Sing?
Seeing again, yeah.
Oh, I think my mother.
Mm-hmm. Grandma?
Yeah. Because I'm going to look forward to seeing Robert too, and Rocky,
Mm-hmm.
and my brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, you're talking about earthly people.
Well, it's an open question. It could mean
Oh,
either
well,
way.
I'm looking forward to seeing God.
Yes, okay.
That's the number one.
Yeah, the way I worded that was intentional. You could take it either way.
Oh,
And you
mhm.
answered it in a very interesting way.
Yeah, and I'd like to see
you
the
mean your
Blessed Mother too.
You'll be really lucky. You're going to. Okay.
I hope so.
Name a few people you have been thinking about lately.
A few people. I've been thinking about the whole family.
Okay.
I've been picking out. I do have a special prayer for Peter,
Mm-hmm.
mostly because he's alone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, of course he's gotten a cold. So
Oh, yeah.
So he's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Mary Therese. Hopefully
But I
come home
remember
more.
one time, Mary Therese to come back. I pray for her every day. I pray for the whole family,
Mm-hmm.
but certain ones I have special prayer.
Yeah. She has a dangerous job. Very
Yeah,
adventurous.
dangerous job, but she also isn't getting to Mass.
Oh, okay.
Not very often anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to see her in a place where she can.
Yeah.
And
Is-
there's others I would like to see converted,
Uh-huh.
like Craig.
Craig, yeah. He's getting there.
Yeah, he
Sounds
is.
like when I hear there's progress
Yeah.
being made on that front.
Yeah.
Is there any particular message or advice you would like to give your grandchildren when they are planning to get married?
To marry Catholic, for
Okay.
one thing,
Right?
and and when they should look forward to having a family.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're not I mean, I hope they're planning on having a number of children,
Mm-hmm.
as many as God wishes to give them,
Right.
and that they stay with the teachings of the church,
Right.
and not fall away, because the marriages that don't stay with the rulings of the church, say for instance on uh, uh,
Birth control.
artificial
Yeah.
contraception,
Right.
breaks up marriages,
Yeah.
ruins marriages, ruins families. Families are under attack today, and I would say that
They
they
really
need
are.
to be very careful who they marry,
Uh-huh.
that they have, I would say being Catholic is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
There are some, well, anyway, that's, and be willing to accept whatever family God gives them, being open and to, they have to have good character so they can be loving and giving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a marriage has to be.
Right. Definitely shared responsibility and ups and downs and everything. Yeah, that was actually a question Kathy came up with. It was a good question. Are there any financial matters that are worrying you?
No.
Good. Are you concerned in any way of how your estate will be handled?
No, I perfectly trust you to.
Well, it's exactly what you want. Is there anyone you feel you need to have any sort of reconciliation with? Anyone at all?
No one that I can think of.
That's good. I'm sure you're being honest.
I think I've been so fortunate. I mean, I hear about supposed to forgive people and everything, and I can't think of anybody that needs forgiveness. They've all been so good to me.
Yeah. But that's another question that came out of some of the stories out of that book, Final Gifts, and that's why I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Do you have any regrets of not doing anything in particular, or of not seeing anyone, or talking with anyone? Any regrets like that?
Not regrets, no.
Good. Anybody on your mind to give a phone call to soon? Anything like that?
Well, I just my sisters that I give telephone calls to.
Good, good. I'm glad you're doing that. Are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah, is that a loaded question or not?
Well, I'm not as happy as I hope I'll be.
All right. What makes you happy?
Well, my family makes me happy. I got a good family. I can't complain about any of them.
What makes you sad?
It makes me sad
Mm-hmm.
not being able to get around very well.
Mm-hmm. I remember I think it made Robert sad not to be able to drive his truck anymore once he got to the point. Losing his mobility that way. Would you like some water?
No.
Are you concerned about us and our futures?
Well, I am concerned about the future of the world. And but I see that life on this earth is temporary, and if they can keep to the faith, God will take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on their actions.
Mm-hmm. Do you think for a second that we will forget you?
No.
Good. I didn't think you would think that. There's no reason why you should. Or that we will forget to pray for you.
Well, now that might happen.
Oh no, I don't think we'll ever forget to pray for you,
Well,
Mom.
yeah, I'm still here now, see.
Well,
But you
but
know,
does it bother you? Do you think?
I think you'll pray for me.
Yeah, we will.
At the times anyway. Mother's Day. And
Will you forget to pray for us?
I hope not. No, I won't forget. No,
Okay.
you don't forget him.
All right.
I hope I have the chance to.
Mm-hmm. Do you think your life has been worthwhile?
Oh, yeah.
Good. It certainly has. I just want to be sure you think so.
And when I look at my kids, I think so.
Sure. Is there any part of the process of dying that you would like to know about more about? For example, what the hospice nurse could explain.
No, because she can't explain how long it'll take.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but is
I've already asked her.
okay.
She says it's all individual.
Is there any part of your care as time goes on that you are concerned about and would like to discuss with the nurse?
Well, I'm not as concerned as I used to be because I don't want to be a burden on anyone.
Well, that's where I'm concerned, that you're going to be more concerned about being a burden than you need to be, and
Well,
it's not a burden on any of us.
That's why I hope that, well, Ann doesn't seem to think I'm a burden, so.
It's not. Annie's been super.
She's been super.
She's been
That's
incredible.
right.
And Michael, too.
See, they both have,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Everybody around you.
And Jeanette comes over a lot, and Lucy comes over
Yeah.
a lot.
Lucy's been great.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lucy, do you know, Mom, that you are better than you think you are?
Well, I know that I'm not.
No?
Oh, no, well, then I think I am. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one.
Do you know, I'm asking you again, do you know, Mom, that you are better than you think you are?
No, I don't know
Yeah,
that.
you do. Well, maybe you don't want to know that, but you
Well, I
you
don't
can
know
know that.
I don't know that.
Well, you are. I don't want you or anyone to ever tell you that you're worse than you think you are. That's absolutely not the case.
Well, maybe I don't think I'm so horrible. It's all right.
Good. All right. You're being humble. Do you have any fears of purgatory?
Well, not so much,
Good.
but I don't like the idea of going there.
You probably won't.
I probably will.
Would you like to talk to a priest?
Oh, definitely.
Have you had opportunities to talk to a priest?
Well, just a little bit.
Would you like us to, I know Annie can arrange when the priest comes over or when you do this next, or spend some time just talking to him.
Yeah, I've been anointed with anointing
Yeah.
of the sick.
Well, maybe next time we'll get some extra
And I
time.
asked Father Dan just the other day, how often can I be anointed? He
Mhm.
says, as often as you think you need it.
Okay.
And that doesn't answer me very well.
Okay. Is there any particular holiday or birthday or anniversary or part of the year that you want to see?
That I want to see?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I will see it.
Okay.
I'll see
Well, very good.
it wherever I am.
Well, that's true. Okay. Are you angry about anything?
Nope.
Good. Does anything frustrate you?
Not enough to, no, I can't say frustrates, no.
Okay.
I say sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit impatient, but it's of nothing, of no
Uh-huh.
account.
Do you resent anything?
Just like waiting to
Yeah.
go somewhere. But no, it really doesn't. And that is so minor and so seldom. No, I really can't say I'm frustrated about anything.
Okay, good. Some people in that book were frustrated about things and had a hard
Well,
time
I
expressing it.
suppose. I guess so.
Do you resent anything?
No, I can't think of anything to resent either.
Good. What do you feel was your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement?
You're right.
Well, I don't know whether you can call it an achievement or not, but having 9 kids, would that be an achievement?
Sounds like quite an achievement to me.
Okay, that would be it.
All right. Not something like building the bomb shelter.
No, not that.
I'm just joking
And
about that.
I've been very lucky about the jobs I've had
Yeah.
and the retirement and
Mm-hmm.
especially being married to Robert,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and things.
Yeah, he was a real blessing to you.
He was my reward.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm not
right.
angry with Rocky either.
Good. That's
I mean,
good.
I don't hold any resentments
Good.
towards him, and I hope he's in heaven.
Hopefully he is. He probably
I hope
is.
so. He might be.
I think he should
In
be.
fact, was it Eileen? Said that she had a sense one time that he had gone into heaven. I forget
Really?
exactly how it went.
Like there was a specific time where he maybe passed a
yeah, that
purgatory
she-
time, for example.
That he went to heaven when he
Well.
entered heaven, like as if she knew.
Hopefully that's the case.
I hope so.
I can't imagine why not.
I can't,
He was a really nice guy to
Yeah,
everybody.
he was. He was.
I know the drinking got in the way of
Yeah,
his
the
normal
drinking
self,
was
but
a problem, but he
that
was-
wasn't his real self.
No.
He was a very generous person and
Yeah.
very nice to people.
And had fun with your kids.
Yeah. What was your most fun vacation you ever took? Can you think of a fun vacation to begin with?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun vacations.
I'll just name a couple that come to mind. Maybe not your most fun, but a couple that.
Well, down at Vistana,
Vistana
might
was
be
fun.
one.
All right.
going to South Dakota when your kids were little.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was always fun. I'm sure there must be some that I can't think of right now, but my it takes a long time for things to come out of my memory.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a couple that come to mind. I remember those were fun. Y'all used to go to the beach years ago?
No, we didn't go.
You
We
went
didn't
to a
take your
beach.
kids.
Yeah, you did. Well, you probably, maybe it was so infrequent. It was North Beach or someplace like that. We went somewhere to a beach in the past. When I was little, I remember that.
Yeah. I can't remember.
We also went down in Florida when Aunt Bessie and Uncle Ray bought that
Yeah,
place.
yeah, we went down there.
Okay. Are you afraid of anything at all? Anything? Anything you're afraid of?
Well, I've had a lot of anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
and some of it was fear of what I was going to die of. That was before this came up, and I'm not fearful now of that.
Good. Okay.
But I don't know why I had all that anxiety, and no matter, I just couldn't get rid of it.
It could be that there were a lot of things that weren't settled just yet. I know we sat and talked that one day on how you want certain things handled. We
Well, I
got
don't
your
think that caused me anxiety.
good. All right. Maybe fear of the unknown.
Yeah, I
And maybe
guess
things are a little bit better
thinking
spelled out.
something was going to happen to me. Don't ask me why I
Uh-huh.
got that anxiety, except I was lonesome living alone.
Yeah. Oh,
And
at
it
9606.
Yes, and it just grew on me.
Speaking of that, you did a tremendous job. I know I've told you before of cleaning out that house. Just think if you had to do that now.
Well, I didn't do it by myself.
I know, but you orchestrated the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
And Margaret sure did a lot of orchestration too. She did a great
Yeah.
job advising you what needed to be done to
Yeah.
help, to what extent, fix it
Yeah.
up. And everybody pitched in and helped. Peter,
Yeah, they sure did.
Patrick,
Everybody.
Eileen. I did a little bit. I remember I hurt my back that year, so I couldn't help you too much. Hi, Mark. Yeah. Look at everybody here. Everybody showing up for the big move.
That's it, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Now, Christian, did you have Patrick? Look at this. Got a little bit. Steve. I thought the supervisors didn't have to carry them, right?
Yeah, hey, that's a good point.
Yeah. Are you showing them how to do it?
Yeah, well, there's
Yeah, he's just filming us.
Video.
Honey, I have a scratch on the full side. Allison.
One more dresser.
Did you get that daybed apart? So this house is as old as you are.
Hey, Steve.
Got a lot of help here, I'll tell you.
So once the drawers are back in, then
You got the right guys on the job, let me tell you. Boy, Steven and Patrick, holy smokes. Can't go wrong there. Stephanie's on the job. Does more than just bring donuts.
no, but
You made it. Good for you.
And tell Patrick, tell your dad that this can't be
Got you on video here. Hey, Brian.
Hey, John.
How's it going, everybody?
Okay.
Not doing any work.
No work today, huh?
Good man. Hauling even the compost. Doing a great job.
Everybody's working.
Everybody. Margaret's on target. Yeah, I tell you.
manure and compost.
So we're even hauling the compost down there, huh? Amazing.
We're not grandma's.
No.
Did you make that?
Yeah. Go away. You know, that redwood is nice. If you clean that up,
Yep.
it'll be really nice. That was from around 1974, maybe 73. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. There goes the picnic table.
It's a big frame area.
Back here.
Do you feel lonely in any way? Speaking of that last comment you made, that was my next question. Do you feel lonely in any way now?
Yeah, sometimes.
Really?
When I'm all alone.
Okay.
And be downstairs working and Michael, and it'll just be quiet and I'll be all by myself. Yeah.
Can you speak up, or is there anything you can do? Is there a monitor you can call for?
No,
Just to talk
and
to
I
somebody,
don't-
maybe a phone?
And I don't feel the urge to do that either.
You don't feel an urge to make a phone call at that time?
No,
You can always call any one of us.
no, it just, I know, but it doesn't seem, it isn't pushing me to that.
Okay. But just know that you can.
Yeah.
And we really mean that too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
I just never was a social type of person.
Do you feel you need permission from anyone to die? And if so,
No.
whom?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
good. That's a question came out of the book. That's strange, but are you concerned about the care and or continuance of your garden?
No, I figured it'll just have to go the way it'll go. I don't know whether Michael will keep it going or not.
Mm-hmm.
I have my doubts that he'll raise a garden. Might have a little bit.
Well, you got a nice garden now.
Yeah, took a couple years to get it to where it is.
A lot of pigweeds came up.
Yeah, we had a good crop of them.
What all did you have? You have tomatoes out there, kale,
Yes.
collard greens,
Broccoli,
broccoli,
beans,
beans, yeah. A couple types of beans. Some
and some few squash.
squash and cucumbers.
Yeah, if they grow.
Lettuce didn't make it.
Nope.
And you said spinach
And the
didn't make it?
spinach didn't make it
Yeah.
either.
All right. Got plenty of mulch out there. Got a little bit more today.
Yeah, so that'll make the ground even richer.
Yeah, that was a fun garden party we had this year. Everybody
Yeah, that
coming
was
like that. And I
nice.
thought that was really nice of
That was
people.
very nice. There wouldn't be that garden out there now, I don't think, if you
Jim,
hadn't
no,
had that.
I know Jimmy brought that rototiller. Was really nice.
Yeah.
And everybody coming in pitching in like that.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah.
I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends. A chance to share old memories and play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same.
Welcome to the garden party.
Really?
Have fun. Smile. Get to work.
I learned my lesson well.
Good.
See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. People came from miles around, everyone was there. Coco brought a walrus, there was magic in the air. Over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes hidden Billy's shoes.
Yeah, the baby.
I'll get my hands dirty in a minute.
Yeah.
So I should say my thanks if I
Gotcha. Okay.
Learned my lesson well.
Got you out here.
You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
later. Mine or mom?
Mom's by default. The tilled and raked. Hi. Hi.
Happy garden party.
Yeah.
Played them all the old songs. Thought that's why they came. No one heard the music. We didn't love the song. Said hello.
What are these, bean
Mary
seeds?
Lou. She
All right.
belongs to me.
Hey, go ahead, Kath. I want you to get a couple.
Song about a honky tonk. It was time to leave.
Let me see you do it, Kath.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go. She's planting a seed. Yay!
Can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
I know. I go to the bathroom like I like to go out.
Is there any unfinished business that you can think of?
Well, the only unfinished, not anything that can be done before. Everything is mostly waiting for you to take care of afterwards, I guess.
Okay.
I guess there's a little bit of recording records that I should get, and somehow I don't feel up to it lots of the time.
Uh-huh. Well, we can talk about that offline.
But it's minor.
Okay. We can talk about it with, when we finish recording here. Is there anything you would like us to do but are afraid to ask? This is the time to not be afraid to ask. If there's
No.
anything you would like us to do.
No, I've been doing everything pretty good.
Any music or videos you would like to listen to or watch that we could bring by? Or
No, but I'd like to figure out who to have say my funeral mass.
You mean priest?
Yeah, the priest, and Father Dan said he would come out to St. Camillus. He would be glad to.
Oh, you want? Is this like to be at St. Camillus?
Well, I was thinking that that's the best place to be
Okay.
buried from in this. And Father Dan said that they could have a memorial mass down here for me. Not if, it wouldn't be a funeral, but for people, but so they wouldn't have to travel,
Oh, yeah.
because most of them, the people I know are old people.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a little odd question. Are you upset people aren't crying more?
No.
Well, I think people are crying at times, and when it hits them at certain times. Including myself, after I talked with you from Hawaii, I just had a hard time one day. Just last couple questions, and this will be all. I don't need to ask you to always pray for us. I know you will. You need to know that we will also always pray for you.
And I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people praying for me now, at least if
Yeah.
they're doing what they said they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
They'd said they're doing, and I'm on a lot of prayer lists.
Right.
So I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, and the last thing here, just a comment. And Mom, we will always love you. You know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's all I wanted to do. I'll just give you a little kiss here.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
We always love you, Mom.
All right.
Okay, Mom, you said you got to thinking about one of the questions and maybe you have an addendum or an additional comment to make on one of the questions.
Yes, that question of who do I want to have in the room when I die. And of course, naturally, I would like to have any of my children in the room.
Mm-hmm.
It could be here, but it also would not bother me in the least little bit if nobody was here.
Like if you just happen to decide to do it one day when
Well, just
God calls you just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So you don't want-
die in my sleep or something.
Okay.
And nobody has to feel like they've got to rush over here.
Yeah, in
If
a
they
car
hear that
accident on
I'm
the way.
dying. No, they don't have to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't be upset at all.
Okay, now that's another final gift you're giving right now. You're pointing that out because you don't want anyone feeling bad about it later.
Yeah, no, they don't need to worry if they're not here.
Okay.
And they don't need to go to a lot of long lengths to get here because they can be told and can tell them how it
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
And that
Okay.
would be just fine.
Okay.
In fact, maybe it'd be even more peaceful. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I have no idea.
that's the whole idea of these questions is to bring out questions that might help you feel peaceful
Yeah.
or answers that might be your preference.
Yeah.
About things.
No, I wouldn't be calling out for everybody to be here.
And you would enjoy it just the same if we were here. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
naturally.
That's a good clarification.
And of course, I don't know how suddenly I'll go, or whether I'll go in my sleep, or
Right.
or what. I mean, now like Robert, he seemed to be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You never know whether they know what's going on or not.
Yeah.
And that was until late into the night,
Yeah.
and then he just stopped breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And there weren't he waited until there weren't very many people there.
Yeah. Well, people will. That's why. That's like fits right in with this book. There was cases like that.
Yeah. And that would be fine. That
Yeah.
would be, I would like that just fine. It might be better than having the room full of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just have a quiet, maybe one or two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Very
you
good.
don't have to feel bad if you're not here.
Okay. Very good. Well, it's good to hear the clarification. All right. Let's sign off again.
I am dying. I don't care where you all are. You don't have to come. But I'll be very disappointed if you're not staying in the Divine Mercy Chapel when you hear me.
Okay. This is another little addendum to Grandma's tape here. Okay. She wants us to say the Divine Mercy Chaplets. Okay. Okay. Right. Definitely. That'll be a final gift.
Yeah, that'll be a final gift. That'll be the best thing you can do for me. You don't have to come where I am.
That means we all have to have that copy of it. We don't know it by heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you better hurt yourself. You got your
Can we get one of
How sweet and happy seem those days of which I dream, when memory recalls them now and then. And with what rapture sweet my weary heart would beat if I could hear my mother pray again. She used to pray that I on Jesus would rely, and always walk the shining gospel way. So trusting still His love, I seek that home above, where I shall meet my mother some glad day. If I could only hear my mother pray again, if I could only hear her tender voice as then, how happy I would be. 'Twould mean so much to me if I could hear my mother pray again. Within the old home place, her patient smiling face was always spreading comfort, hope and cheer. And when she used to sing to her eternal King, it was the songs the angels loved to hear. Her work on earth is done, the life crown has been won, and she will be at rest with Him above. And some glad morning she, I know, will welcome me to that eternal home of peace and love. If I could only hear my mother pray again, if I could only hear her tender voice as then, how happy I would be. 'Twould mean so much to me if I could hear my mother pray again. If I could hear my mother pray again. do the shadows come? And why does my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. So I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. Yeah, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. So I sing because I'm happy, and I sing